You're watching Untitled TV with the brand new Arnova 9G2 tablet with a 9.7 inch screen, and this is actually kind of like the iPad 1 from the hardware specs, but we can play Flash. So we are in the browser right now, we have a website open with streaming series, kind of like Hulu, but we are in Germany so we don't have Hulu, but as you can see here, Flash is working pretty nicely and we didn't even have to install anything, so that's amazing about the Arnova or Arcos brand, because they are the perfect media player devices, as you will see in this complete test, because we are going to show you different things, like for example in the video player we have some preloaded movies, for example 720p Transformers trailer with H.264, and this was actually the same movie we tried on the Asus Asus Transformer Prime tablet PC, which played of course pretty nicely also with the Tegra 3, but this is not a Tegra 3, this is only a 1 GHz processor, but as you can see, perfect, and we didn't even have to install any extra player like the MX video player, so I just love Arcos for that actually. So let's go back. We don't have any hardware buttons, and this is only Android 2.3.1. We even have a full HD movie with Dolby digital surround sound, and I know you can see me probably better in this display than the movie itself, but actually as you maybe see in the background, this is playing pretty nicely. This is actually the maximum display brightness of the IPS display, and the camera makes it actually a little bit worse, the reflection. I actually see everything of the movie. So let's get out of here and maybe I just show you some regular thing like the 2.5 Men, which I have on here, one episode, and well, this is playing of course nicely also, and this is the built-in video player actually, and we have the speakers right here on the bottom, on the back, on the front, and they are pretty nice. So you hold it usually like this and the speakers are on the bottom, so you don't have a problem covering them up. Let's go out of here and let me show you of course some other things like just playing music. Let me play this nice little song that you probably know. Let me turn up the volume to the maximum, and then you will hear how good the sound quality actually is. You could even use this as media player or anything like that. The battery time is not that great if you have it in standby. Then you have only about 2 days till it drains, even though when you are not using it. So Arcos has some issues with that. Let's go to the settings. So you can see this is 2.3.1 Android, and I know the display is glossy and you don't see that much, but this is extra, so you know that if you're using this every day, how what your experience will be. We already tried the browser. Let's do the camera. We have one camera built in here, so that's one plus point compared to the iPad. So we could install Skype on here if the Android market would be available with AppsLib, and as you see, this is me in the picture, and it's quite fast. This is only VGA resolution though, and you can only shoot yourself. In the other direction it will be kind of complicated because you only have the shutter button right here, so you have to hold it like this and then try to hit the shutter button somewhere up there. So actually I turned it off because the power button is on that side. So let's go out of here again and let's demonstrate to you some pictures that we took with this and actually that were on here. So as you saw, this is kind of the picture quality you can expect with the camera, so which is actually fine. You can even zoom in, zoom out of course, and that was on me. We have some preloaded pictures which are of course a little bit nicer, and for zooming in actually this is a lot better, and you can see here that this is not that bad actually. So let me go out of here again and actually go home. We have some hardware buttons here actually for menu, escape, home, and turning on and off before we continue with the test. And as you see here, we have a microphone, a headphone, micro SD card reader, reset, whole micro USB for filling up the 8 GB internal hard drive space, the power is right here. HDMI is missing, sadly, and a standard USB for using an adapter for 3G usage actually, but the adapter costs $50 extra, which is kind of steep for a $200 device. Let's go into Aldico and check out some ebooks. So this is a German book actually, but that doesn't matter much. As you see, it's pretty readable. If I flip the screen, it kind of fast flips also. No animations there, but actually, do we really need animations? If you just want to use it every day, you don't really need that. Of course, it looks nice if we would, and then you can of course switch also in Aldico to day and night mode. And on the left side, I think when you scroll, it should go darker or brighter. So that works, all of that works, which is pretty nice. So let's go back out here and play some Angry Birds. I already had it open before, so let's go back, play level 2, zoom out and play. So as you guessed, when this device plays full HD movies, why shouldn't it play Angry Birds also? The graphics are nice, the physics work perfectly, so Angry Birds is a go on this Arnova 9G2 tablet. And there isn't actually much more that we can show you because this is all that's pre-installed. The some movies we had here that were on the micro SD stick. We have the Office Suite pre-installed, which allows us to watch Office documents like a docx, for example, but for editing you need to buy the professional version. And as you see, it's working pretty nice. Let's go out, and we of course can open a PDF also. This would be my calendar for my college. And this is actually it from the Arnova 9G2 tablet PC here with Endeavor TV. Thank you much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And till next time, tune in again with more tests of gadgets and notebooks and more.